of seconds, and all of you are live. Now go ahead. Lisa, word is goes to your side. You're the moderator of this startup pitch. The word is yours.
Thank you so much. Thanks everyone for participating in this pitch session. Today we are going to have 8 pitches devoted to blockchain. And we will start with FIO, represented by George Chu. Welcome, George.
Hi, Lisa. How are you?
Great.
Good. So, do you want with the PPT? Will be all right?
Sure.
Okay. Give me 1 second. Okay. Let me make it like a full screen. Okay. So let's get started with FIO. Okay. So FIO right now, okay, FIO is a simple toolbox with AI as a SaaS services. Okay. So for any blockchain commercialization deployment with data intelligence, artificial intelligence. So what happened is that we have implemented about 18 simple clients across 10 industries and 3 countries, and we have 4 in pipeline right now, which is related to the supply chain finance in Taiwan. We have developed, and also a jewelry authentication company in Hong Kong and India. So right now we have about a community of about 100 free developers, which they create the 300. They create some of the modules and some of creations, and their creation was being adopted by our customers. They get a revenue sharings. And our most recent accomplishment in the past 3 to 4 months is the coronavirus mask system 1.0 in Taiwan, which we have about 23 million people in usage. Okay, and also we created a blockchain-based fake news authenticate fake news terminator on the blockchain called TrueSign. So talking about the cases, I'm giving the cases again, which is like the traceability use cases, DaChain. Okay, so what we did for the customer, basically we combine the IoT solution with the blockchain for the aquaculture productive process, also the cold chain delivery information on blockchain, and we connected to the SAP with the FIO smart contract to traceability and optimization for the farming and the processing. So what we have achieved for the client is that we digitalized all internal farming management, which is never done in proper digitalization, but also we improved the internal management. And we just about to finish within about a few weeks, and we estimate that it's likely going to save about production cost about 20 million yuan per year for the first year. Okay, and the second cases is like the cases I referred to in the morning about the ZTeam, the world famous esports player, okay, in China. So what we did with them was enable the authenticated copyright sales, and also we enable the secondary market, whereas the ZTeam, the company, can trace all around the world who's buying it, who's using it, and what we have accomplished for a client, because all the parties now can get fair profits thanks to how transparent the blockchain is. And also we increase the circulation of copyrights that can be traceable and also be authenticated. And most importantly, we increase the potential copy sale right on small IPs, on the small items, with a sale increase of over estimation about 50% for the first year. So the whole FIO, the SaaS tool platform, is under a plug and play frameworks. Okay, so it's like a Lego play. We have a modules, and you use module to do the creations, and with the creations, then you make into a templated solutions, so that any businesses, if they want to use blockchain solutions with proper adaptation to IoT or AIs, they can just use it in a very codeless or no code situations. So that's why what we do is that we help the companies or anyone want to get into the blockchain or being digitalized with the blockchains, is that we digital transformation with EasyBlock. Then we do the digital creation with modules, and then at the end of the day, digital solution is being used by people. So this is the very simple interfaces which you can try on the alpha.fio.1. That's the simple interfaces that you can get your digitalization on the blockchains through Excel sheet or Google spreadsheet, as simple as that. Of course, there's an API connection and also SDK versions for expert developers. So that's our product roadmap. Right now, we have already on the Q3 schedules, but we only have about 120 independent developer right now, but our modules is around 300 already. So by the end of this year, after the adjustment for the COVID-19 situation, we are looking for at least about 40 enterprises using the field solutions. And also we are looking for a community of 6,420 modules. And hopefully everything come back to normal and we can start to accelerate after Q1 next year. So we are determined to have a large scaling by adaptation by 2022. Okay. So our business model is very simple, straightforward, subscription fee like any SaaS services, pay as you go. And also module add-on services, it depends on number of modules you add on, and each one of them, it depends where you are classified as enterprises or small media enterprises, or you classify SOHO or developers. And at the end of the day, because of all the data flow, everything, and also we provide the AI intelligence-based advertising analytics for people to find the business opportunities. So we are looking for about 1.2 million revenue this year, hopefully. But the next year will be the biggest strike for the companies. So that's Phil. Thank you. Yep. Lisa, thank you. Oh, you are muted.
Thank you so much. Sorry. Thank you, George. And today we also, I forgot to mention that we have a beautiful jury represented by Christina and Tina today. Hello. And excuse me, I cannot hear you. Hello.
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 Hello, Christina. Hello, Tina. Do you have any questions to George?
I do not at this time.
I just want to know how you were getting your customers.
Oh, okay. So what we did is that, of course, we go door to door, but we identify the customers, who fit into 3 criteria. Okay, traceability. They need a solution for traceability or tracking, or they need the solution for authentication or certification, or they need the solutions for liquidities, okay, or data digitalization. So then we go find, for example, the Dutch companies for the egg processing or egg production, and also the poultry farmings, they don't have anything digitalized. So that's why we go in there, we provide a Google Form solutions, straightforward, so that they get at the very regional information, which you used to done everything by pen and papers. They do just on the cell phone in the Google Form, done. So the information be digitalized and then onto the blockchain for verifications and linked all the way back to the SAP system. Yeah, for internal management. So that is why we have and also we get into a number of incubator in Taiwan or around the world, so that we looking for a company to work with, and they also bring a client to us. For example, we are working with 3 IoT companies in Taiwan, which the IoT company in Taiwan, they are not very good at software, but they are very good at hardware. So that's our plus, because we are a software company. So basically we combine a solution, we white label them and bring us, and then we create our separate clients. So that's how we do it.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, George.
Okay.
let's move to the next one. Nikolai Shkilev will represent us Zelvin project, please. Your
Yes. Hello, everyone. My name is Nikolai Shkilev. Today, I will present to you my new big project. It's just a second. I will show to you. Just a second. Just a second. Okay. It's Zelvin, global marketplace of goods, where we combine digital assets and e-commerce market together. You can buy any goods by fiat money or crypto online. And we understand that now with COVID-19 craze, online trading will grow faster and faster with each passing year, and crypto too. That's why we decided to connect these two growing markets together. And you can see, just a second, in May, we already listing on CoinsBit exchange, on Bitforex exchange in top 20 exchanges. And tomorrow we will listing on Probit in Korea. These exchanges valued our project and digital assets in 150 or $300 million at the time of listing, and they're confident that capitalization can be increased to 1 billion this year. Price per one token Zelvin in listing started from $1, but now on CoinMarketCap our price more than $2. It means that early investors received more than 100% of ROI, return of investments. And if you will see our preference, we have a ready-made product. Everything is working. 11 teams are working on this powerful project. It's developers, designers, programmers, a lot of big teams. We fully financed project. We did everything using our own money. We don't ask money before our launch. We have a clear business model with no less than 4 monetization methods. We have a mass adoption because we understand that online trading is growing very fast. For example, in 2008, all online trading was in the world only $144 billion. Now it's more than $3.5 trillion. Let's speak about our monetization methods. For example, we have traditional way of monetization. We receive money from buyers and commission from merchant sellers. Our second way of monetization, we have exchange right away. You can change crypto to fiat, change fiat to crypto, buy, send to Visa, to MasterCard. It's really very easy for everyone in one click. Number 3, we have Zelvin tokens. As I told you before, we don't give any tokens to anyone for free. We don't do any airdrops, bounty programs. You can only buy our tokens or receive these tokens after you buy something on our marketplace. Also, we have a very powerful affiliate program where everyone can earn with us. People can invite sellers and receive % commission from all their sales. People can invite buyers and receive 20% of cashback from them. It's profitable for buyers to use a referral link of those people because then their cashback is doubled. Also, we have special packages, partner packages. People can buy it and receive up to 30%. That's why it's not only win-win strategy, we're growing very fast. Only for these months, we have dozens, thousands people from many countries. We have a big community now only in Telegram in Brazil, Italy, Indonesia, Malaysia, Korea, Japan, in many countries, and we're growing very fast. We have a good trading volume. We have more than 600 partnership only for 1 month. We have 1,000 goods, and every day more goods coming to our marketplace, because it's global marketplace from many countries, from Germany, from Asia, from Russia, from USA, and with worldwide delivery. Also, it's our goals. You can see we want to aim for $1 billion in 2020 by CoinMarketCap, and want to expand our community to 10 million in this year. We want to invite 1,000 online stores in this year, but for 1 month we have only for 1 month more than 600 stores. Maybe we will have more big results in 2020. And we invite all active people, sellers, exchanges, media, bloggers, and partnerships. Also, just a second, you can see a recommendation about our project from very famous people in blockchain. You can read, you can ask them, and you can see press about us in Forbes China, the American Reporter, in HackerNoon. For example, in HackerNoon, we was second place. It's one of the best promising blockchain project in 2020 in Digital Journal and many more. Sorry. And I invite all of you in our project. Let's work together, make money with us, and thank you very much for your attention.
Thank you, Nikolai. Thank you so much. That was great presentation. Do you have any questions? Christine?
This is Tina. I have a quick question. It seems like you've done a lot of work so far, and you're focused on growth, but is there a next after the growth? I mean, is there additional product line, or is it global, even further global expansion? I mean, I'm not clear what your end game is here, so to speak. Is it simply growth of the existing product, or expansion, or what?
It's a very good question. Yes, we want to grow in many countries. Now we're building a big community in many countries. As I told before, now we have our offices in 20 countries, and our community in each country is growing. It's our main target. Also, we want to be, maybe it's, I don't know how to say it, but we want to be in top 20 coins, tokens in 2020, in top 20. I think we can do it because we have a clear business model. It's a ready-made product, and I think we can do it. Maybe do you know, because 99% of projects don't have a product, don't have a mass adoption, don't have a clear business model. We have all of this. And we will spend a lot of money for advertisement in YouTube, in social media, everywhere. And I hope we will grow in day by day. And maybe after a few years, we will be like a giant. I hope for it.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. The next project is Steeps, represented by Nikita Kutsenko and Dmitry Kotyegov.
Yes, hello, can you hear me?
Hello, Nikita.
Hello, can you hear me? Hello?
Yes, for sure. Go ahead. If you've been somehow been muted, I will tell you. It's okay.
Awesome, guys. Thank you. Let me please share my screen. Yes. Our presentation. So my name is Nikki. I'm co-founder and chief marketing officer at Steeps Fintech. Here you can also see our partners. They are with me at the moment, Vasily and Dmitry. These guys have a huge experience in the traditional financial markets. They both have asset under management more than $300 million. And for 2 years, we together with them has been actively developing the project in the blockchain and cryptocurrency industry. And we help thousands of traders to make the high performance investment and trading decisions. Our main business achievements at the moment presented on this slide, and the most interesting ones I would like to mention. First of all, our proud is that our team won a grant from IBM Ventures, and we signed a partnership agreement with IBM in 2019. Our current users database is 10,000 registered users. We also received $500,000 at the pre-seed stage on development from one of our business angels. Today, as you know, about 15 million active cryptocurrency traders in the world. And to tell the truth, none of them have any idea where the prices will go. All 15 million traders look at the same price charts and try to understand the prospects of this project. And all these charts can be like this, or for example, can be like this. Crypto companies barely make money except for some exchanges and most futuristic projects, and frankly don't have a finished product at all. The only question is who can become the next Amazon or Apple in the crypto world and crypto industry, who win their market share not only among other crypto projects, but also among their non-blockchain competitors. Crypto token prices can change significantly per day in percentage terms, even as a result of minor news. Which news? For example, when Tron founder Justin Sons had a lunch with Warren Buffett and its next cancellation. To understand all price movements, traders need to be equipped with the best tools to analyze the market, and they will have to get news. The best option is to use something that can combine everything you need to make trading decisions. And our team created such a platform that combines all available sources of information about crypto world and crypto project, which can fundamentally affect the price movement of the tokens. And I present you Steeps Oculus. It's a unique platform for analyzing cryptocurrencies, which really forecasts the future prices of Bitcoin and top altcoins based on 5 fundamental and technical indicators. The platform uses artificial intelligence and machine learning algorithms to constantly study the changing market conditions and adopt the analysis mechanism in accordance with these market conditions. The first version of our platform has been running 4 months ago. And since that time, accuracy of our forecasts of cryptocurrency prices, and these forecasts were more than 800 units. At the moment, 86%, it's a success of our forecast. This is completely transparent and open numbers that every day updated in our section called Forecast Log. Currently, our platform has about 21,000 active users every month, 21,000. Most of the audience are residents of the United States. Our users' main areas of interest are finance, investment, banking, financial service, and so on. Also, our users use the desktop version of the website and mobile version equally. Total registered users, as I mentioned before, it's 10,000 users. We made internal calculations and have revealed that with our current dynamic of attractive for the new users, we will reach around 100,000 registered users by 2021. And if 3% of them pay to us for the service, we will have around $200,000 every month. We also have a strong communication with our users through our social accounts, Twitter, Telegram channel, through the email. customer support, and we collect feedback from them to improve the platform interface and its functionality. Total current active audience in our community is about 6,000 people. We haven't started making money at the platform yet, but we are already close to it. We follow the model, business model, where we first want to gain a solid subscribers base, at least 1,000 registered users, and then we will implement a monetization system on the website. Monetization structured as here you can see, first of all, it's subscription, selling subscriptions to the users, advertising sales, and sales of APKs. According to our plan, we should have about 2.5 million net profit at the end of 2021. This is the real numbers. We plan to reach these numbers through our marketing strategy, which is based on content marketing, partnerships, and integrations. Also, we will use paid advertising. Right now, our platform is being integrated into the website layton.org. It's a very famous project which has 350,000 registered users at the moment. And all of them soon will see our brand new platform and we will use it very soon. Now we are open for the next investment rounds, and we are ready to sell up to 30% of our equity for 1 million. And a large part of these funds will be allocated to the marketing for attractive new users. Part of it will be used to develop the platform, to accept a large flow of people, and improve payment system on the website. This is all what I wanted to tell you guys. Thank you for the attention.
Thank you, Nikita. Lisa, please. Lisa somehow is stuck. I don't know what's happening. Nikita, I will say you just unshare your video, please. Yes, come ahead. Come with the face. I will have a look. What? Who is the next? Yes, wait a second, please.
Yes, you can see me.
Yes, Megamind. Vyacheslav Shalstich.
Yeah, that's right. Almost.
Your turn.
It's Shляchtich. Yeah. Thank you for having me in such strange times. I have a fancy text and a fancy presentation, but I'll try to make it like less boring, as funny as possible. So let me put okay. So let me tell you about Megamind. It's not yet another cloud service. It's a project that visions our idea of a global computing environment. We've been working on it for a couple of years, and what we are trying to achieve is to create a commonly used service for distributed computing, which will be used for business and science needs. The problem. You know the problem. Maybe you don't really understand it clearly, but you know it. The idea is that the total power of unused potential computing power of all the computers all over the globe, it is enormous. Yes, and we know that Alibaba Cloud, Amazon, Google, they all provide cloud computing services. But the potential supply by everybody connected to the internet, it's really huge. What they think we could utilize this power for good, because today owning a computer, you can type a letter, you can look at memes, you can watch YouTube. But the useful amount of time that you spend, that your computer spends during the day, it's not big enough. And what we think what we can do is to utilize this power for computational tasks, to put these resources for good use, and thus reducing the costs of cloud computing. But that's just the tip of the iceberg. Obviously, what we have in mind is we have the mining industry. You know that miners, they do much of heating the atmosphere. Yes, lately it's been a problem for the whole planet, and what we think we could put this hardware to something that will result in solving medical problems, scientific problems, in making rendering less costly for people. And we think that creating a system with a platform as service architecture, which allows users to trade computer resources, might be a good idea. It is profitable both for individuals with their home PCs and industrial miners with dozens and hundreds of GPU-based rigs. We see that there is an imbalance between current mining yields and costs of computing in commercial clouds. The gap is so dramatic that we can lower it for buyers and still have our intermediary fee. And as an evolutionary step of the core service, we started development of a Linux-based mined operational system, which makes it easier for hardware owners to connect to Megamind. You can just flash your rigs with MineDOS and you're ready to solve practical tasks. Let me put this another way. You're a miner, you have MineDOS installed, and you mine your cryptocurrency and everything's okay. But let's say that the price of the cryptocurrency dramatically drops, and you have all this huge amount of hardware unused. MineDOS allows you to use external tasks, even automatically, if the price of the task is, let's say, it's more interesting to do the task than mine Ethereum, for example. So you, that way we optimize the usage of your GPU as a miner, and you can still mine it. And besides that, MineDOS allows you to, doing some trading stuff, it allows you to mine, make it more optimal to mine, for example, Ethereum, by selling it in high prices, and that way keeping the inflow of USD increased. But it's all about the cases, because again, it's a marketplace. There are several sides of people who could use Megamind. Of course, I told you about those who could supply the computing power. What about those who could use that computer power? So we are really heavily focused on several use cases, and we are looking for some partners who needs cheap computing, fast computing, and what we could develop MineDOS and Megamind. And the most promising one in the development is the photogrammetry case. And we also think that DNA sequences might be really interesting. And of course, artificial intelligence, neural nets. This is the third case. At first, Megamind development was much like an R&D project. But today we have shed some light on the Stereo Incognito, and we stripped it here to our roadmap. We know the technological stack and the whole architecture, and we can plan development up for a year ahead. Another moment. We don't see this as an entirely technological project. We know that the business part of the project is important as well, and the legal part of the project is important as well. And therefore, our team, it is very diverse. It consists of professionals who gives us a broad business outlook. So we can look for new cases which are hungry for cheap computing power. There is an appendix, what is under the hood. You may find a bit more info on what Megamind really comprises from IT point of view. We ask you to look for our white paper for more detailed project description. and of course the contacts. So basically that's it. I hope that not everybody is asleep. And if you have any questions, I will gladly answer. I'll try to answer.
Thank you, Vyacheslav. Any questions from the Tina and Christina?
How do you make money with this?
This. We believe that first of all, we don't rely on crypto payments. So the idea, of course, we use smart contracts in the system, but just to store the data, who calculated what. So we've got a company in Switzerland, which will be directly connected to the those who need for the computing power and those who provide. And we act as a medium who gets its commission on reselling the computer power automatically, doing all the finance management. And at some point it is important to have some legal responsibility, because if we say about, I don't know, small task, it's simple. But if we speak about science project which includes DNA sequencing, I don't think that any laboratory will get to, if we have a normal agreement with our commission, this will allow us to sell this computing power. But we don't really believe that it is possible to use wide crypto community as the clientele. We think that in these cases, if we speak about real business, it's always about legal entities, agreements, commissions, exchange rates, all that good stuff.
Okay, good.
Thank you. Yeah, we have to move forward. Thank you. Do we have Almir Salimov here?
Almir, you have very interesting topic, pregnancy tracker. Where are you? Guys, unfortunately, Almir is not with us, and we can go ahead, we can go forward with Akryl, Yuri Lifshitz. I see you're here.
Yeah. Okay. Hello, guys. Glad to see you today. I want to start my presentation with a short story, briefly about the current situation in the blockchain world and what do we have as for today. And then, of course, I want to show you our deck. So give me a second, please. Okay. Just a minute. Sorry. Okay. 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 Here we go. As for the story I've got, nowadays in the world heading to a global digitalization, most of the businesses from small ones to big players meeting the same problems within the working process. Data losses, human factors faults resulting in unpredictable management decisions, and complexity of inner system interactions. The bigger system gets, the more fragmented and unstable it becomes. So here is when Akryl takes the stage. Let's start by meeting our core team, founders and advisors. Here, I want to highlight our level of expertise and immersion into development field. We have started our project from 2016 as a blockchain consultant. So we're crypto enthusiasts, and now we have grown our network and proceeding with our business. Okay, brief information about us. Our current presence, geo presence, our monetization model, and of course, what we're aiming for, our vision. We want to create a standard for IT ecosystem based on blockchain. This is our vision, and this is our main goal. Next, we have a client's problem and our approach to resolve it. Our product is a blockchain as a service, which provides clients easy integration models between the blockchain and popular services. As you can see, Microsoft, CRM system software, and so on. So, talking about the problem, the IT components in the enterprise systems are fragmented and do not interact with each other completely, or may create an error during their interactions. And here's our painkiller: a blockchain implementation as a core technology that integrates all IT components in a trusted environment through accessible integration models ready from the box. The value for the client is a multiple or significant increase in business efficiency, reduction in production costs. Then it's crucial to mention opportunities of the market and our volume to claim. The blockchain market gaining its potential annually and worldwide, creating new problems and challenges we're ready to face and resolve. Also, I'd like to mention our tech stack. It's an essential part of our project. And beside the main part, a blockchain we have created, we're using new fast development technologies, starting from big data to VR and AR, depending on the client's individual needs. So, what's the difference between Acreo platform and competitors? As you may see, we are fast and easy to integrate with client existing systems. So they don't need to build any registry, so we can easily integrate our platform like a product from the box. The next is our go-to-market strategy. And here our main point to create a solid and scalable model and to support our dealers network in both segments, B2B and B2C. As for B2B, we work with our direct clients, with businesses to solve their problems using our blockchain tech. And as for B2C, it's a client who can purchase our nodes, which is a main part of our network. It's decentralized and it's located worldwide. So it's a physical decentralized network. Then, this is the closest milestones we want to achieve together with our potential partners. We plan to keep developing our project by expanding our network presence, creating new use cases and products, and making new solutions for business troubleshooting. And of course, the last, but not the least, our investment plan, where we are providing details for our potential partners, how we plan to grow together, and what we're offering to make our partnership beneficial for both sides. Thanks for your attention. I think that's all.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. We have to move to the next project, which is KLVPN by Yaroslav Lunov. Hello.
Hey guys, can you please switch off your screen share?
Okay, sure. Sorry.
Acreo. Yeah, thanks. Are you guys from Novosibirsk, by the way?
Hi.
Yaroslav, please turn on your.
Switch it off.
Okay, good.
Yeah, no worries. Just wait a second. All right. This is my presentation. Hi, my name is Yaroslav, and I'm the co-founder of KLVPN. So in the next 5 minutes, I'm going to tell you why all of you are going to use a distributed VPN in the next 5 or 7 years. So, yeah. So every user or company on the internet brings some money to the table in form of data, documents, money in the bank, or cryptocurrencies. And as you can see, the problem is global. So as for a hacker, there is a profitability line, and cost of every hack should be less than potential profit. So our task is to move this line far away beyond the next 30 or 40 years. So there are more than 1.4 billion people who use VPN, and half of them use it to get access to restricted websites like Netflix, Pornhub, or even LinkedIn in Russia. And 36% want to keep the privacy so no government or company could get it. The server infrastructure of the current VPN providers is vulnerable to blocking because once a company gets big enough, it's easy to block half of the servers. So none of the users get a decent quality of connection. And don't forget DPI, it's a deep packet inspection that scans traffic and look for suspicious packages. For example, Golden Shield of China. So what about free VPNs? Have you ever thought how these guys monetize it? They sell you data, and that's the challenge. Make a free, very accessible VPN with the highest level of security. So the market. There are more than 400 major VPN providers globally, and none of them has even 10% of the market share. Different estimations say its size is between 20 to 100 billion USD worldwide. According to our top-down analysis, it was about 18.5 billion in 2019, and it was grown by 14.5% over a year. But some more recent information showed that the growth dynamics right now passes 25% line, and that's huge, I think. So our team has a rich background in blockchain and network security. We already built commercial VPNs for US and Europe, and we've decided to create the perfect product. It works for free. It cannot be blocked. It uses only quantum safe encryption because we are kind of quantum geeks. It doesn't affect your bandwidth, and it is very easy to recommend to others because the more users it has, the better quality you get. So KelVPN is a torrenting applied to your internet channel. So we made it test worldwide, and it works everywhere, even in China. So basically, it is a P2P marketplace of internet channels, and you can become a node and use a network for free, or you can pay a small fee to use it in a client-only mode. Also, you can earn tokens with it by launching a node on your home PC or server. According to our customer development, from 7 to 15% of people would prefer to pay for the service rather than launch a node. So this is our network effect view. This is the difference between the current VPN solutions and the KelVPN, as you can see. So the product is easy to recommend because every user makes the network better and more stable. So what's under the hood? It is a blockchain service on a self-frame platform, and we are the founders of it. So it gets all the benefits from the self-frame blockchain platform. Quantum safe encryption, very efficient code. It's plain C. It's with the assembler optimizations. It's I think the most efficient code. And enormous scalability because we have a horizontal sharding implementation. So blockchain and open source transparency allow you to be sure that all your data is secure and no one in the network can see it. This is my favorite question. So how can we compete with the big guys when the market is already stable? Well, we see a gap in the market today that can help us grow. A lot of media exchanges, crypto media and crypto exchanges gather a huge audience that cannot be monetized due to a bear market, for example. The audience is in 90% of cases is the same audience we are looking for. So we're going to offer them a rev share program. That's going to be the start. This is a map of our competitors. As you can see, we have blockchain, torrent, and the classic VPN markets. And at first, we're going to start at the smallest one in the niche of VPN, torrent plus blockchain. And then we're going to gather the rest. So what about traction? We've been building it for 1.5 years, along with the development of self-frame platform. So we have a verbal agreement to launch a rev share program with the 6 blockchain media and exchanges. A compound audience of these potential partners exceeds 50 million people. We are in public beta, and we've gathered about 3,000 testers all around the world, including all regions of China, and we plan to release an app in June. We had almost no ads for this campaign because we thought it would be just friends and family, but we got several publications for free from decent websites who list information about VPN and similar things. So about our token, as you can see, it's the type of token is CNT1, self-frame native token, and this is the work token, so it actually does something. And you can use it for staking or for payments inside the system, inside the KelVPN shard. So if you want to take part in our journey and build a real decentralized web, so feel free to drop me a message. I have other slides, so if you have any questions, yeah, if you have any questions, I just can answer and show it to you. So feel free to ask me anything.
You know what I need? I need that free VPN. Where is the link for download? Where is it?
Oh, I think I'll drop it in the chat, or you can message me. I will send it to you directly.
Okay.
It's kelvpn.com, actually, kelvpn.com.
Okay, thanks a lot, Lisa. I think the word goes to your side. Yes, and introduce another speaker. Yaroslav, thanks a lot.
Thank you, Yaroslav. The next one is, this is the last project we have, and this is Evedo by Stoyan Angelov. Stoyan, you are welcome to the stage.
Hello, everybody. My name is Stoyan Angelov, and I'm happy to be here to present our project. I'm going to do screen sharing now. Okay. Yeah. What is Evedo? We started the project 2.5 years ago, and we faced that there are a lot of difficulties nowadays in organization and execution of a single event, no matter if it's a small event or a big festival. 2 years ago, we started with a simple story. Imagine that you're an organizer that want to organize some, let's say, event for 200 people in London. You will face a lot of difficulties, like finding the right venue, finding the performers for your event, finding the rental companies and all the catering services or technical equipment for your event. And that's why we actually built the first in the world online marketplace that brings all together the participants that are organizing events, like performers, any kind of venue, any kind of rental companies, any kind of event organizers, promoters, brands, and equipment companies. This is one part of the project. And imagine that I already organized the event, and now I need to sell my tickets. What we are doing with Evedo is to provide a one-stop shop, full circle of solution for the event organizer. And when you organize your event, you are able to sell your tickets through our ticket sales marketplace. And at the end, like all the problems that the industry has, and now more than 50% of the people are organizing the event like on a spreadsheets, coordinating everything by phone, and there is no centralized place where to have all the processes. We are building the solution where all this will be in the past, and we want to bring the innovation and the new technologies into the event industry in organizing and executing and sales. What we also we are going to implement the blockchain part and the blockchain technology into organizing the events and selling the tickets, tokenizing the tickets, using the smart contracts and the escrow functionality of the blockchain to secure all the relations in the platform and to bring the transparency and the security into the whole industry. We already have our business-to-business marketplace live, alpha, for more than a year now, and our fully functional ticket sales platform that we already have for the last 3 months during the quarantine. We have more than 150 events executed through the platform, more than 3,000 tickets sold, and more than 200 event organizers that are using the platform. And this is just the beginning. And what we also have is that we are building a third part of the project, which is a webinar solution that will provide to the online event organizers the technology to execute their webinar also through our platform. It will be also a one-stop shop for the online event organizers. As you can see, the market is huge. Like these are like this is the market estimation before the coronavirus, and all the researchers shows that like maybe in 2 years the numbers will be back to normal. But with this slide, I want to show you how huge the event industry is. Like we are facing the whole industry and all the aspects of organizing and executing and attending every kind of events worldwide. As you can see here in this very crowded slide, we have a lot of competitors which are blockchain, non-blockchain, and like companies like Eventbrite, companies like Blocktix, companies like GetGigio. Like they're facing the same problems that we face, and we want to solve with our product. But we are better than them, because we are first cheaper, then we are more secure using the blockchain, and third, we have the best product on the market. We also have our Evedo token that will help like the whole ecosystem to circulate and to work more transparent and more securely. The token is already live since 1 year. We're listed in a couple of exchanges now, and it's just the beginning of the usage of this token. It will serve and create smart contracts for the tickets, will digitalize the tickets, and will decentralize the tickets also, and the ticket ownership. And also we're going to use the token for a lot of activities into the platform, like performance marketing, like premium services, and a lot of other stuff that will bring economy into the token. Very important, who is behind the project? Me, I'm all my life I was doing I was in the event and entertainment industry, and also in the startup and technology scene, and I'm very experienced with the industry, and we have also amazing team of co-founders, which are our CTO, which is a technical guy, Rick, Anton, which is a creative and design, Elena, which is business development and marketing, George, which is high-end lawyer. And the advisory board around us, we have more than 15 advisors. Some of them are really well-known names on the event and entertainment industry, also in the blockchain. We have Jimmy Jeremejev, which is a managing partner of Lemonbush. We also have Yoni Younger, which is the director of Millennium Films Hollywood, and Sajid Kausar, that is a big name into the booking industry, and Nicole Alexandrov, which is a founder of Locktrip. As I say, we already have our marketplaces live, and everybody can go and check evedo.co and can already register, sell his tickets as event organizer, or register as a performer, or event organizer, or a venue. And we already have our alpha of the webinar platform. As you can see here, like we are well supported from a lot of people in the crypto scene, like Michael Ni, Ivan Ontech. Also, we have mentions from CryptoCrawl, Didite Hutu, and a lot of other people that we already execute different campaigns with them, and they're really support our project and help us to grow. As I say, we are more than 2 years old now, and what we are seeking now, we execute our initial exchange offering 1 year ago in BitForex, and we raised our funding around $300,000 that we are using for developing our products and penetrate the markets. But now we have the products ready, and we are seeking for equity investment that we are going to use for team growth, for business and development and marketing, for product development and other activities that will lead us to the next step of the project and lead us to the mass adoption of the technology that we have. The roadmap is pretty intensive, and we aim until the end of 2021 to be well-recognized event platform and marketplace worldwide. Thank you for the attention.
Thank you very much, Stoyan.
Yeah. Thank you, Stoyan. I have one thing mentioned. You know, I don't know how it happens, but all the meetings from offline goes here on online. That's why no need to, I don't know, fly around the globe. That's why no need. All of us are here. I don't know how it happens. Maybe besides of COVID, that's why we are here. Lisa. Yeah.
Thank you, Stoyan, for your presentation. I was wrong about the last presentation. We also have another one, which is Hardabout project represented by Alex.
Yeah, Alex,
good.
are you here?
Yeah, fine, thanks. How are you all doing?
Alex is the Katya. Alex, yes,
My
you're
wife,
yes,
she's not be able here, but I'm a general partner, so I can speak on behalf of the project. Let me get the demonstration. And can you see it?
Yes, for sure, it works.
It works, yeah?
Yeah.
Basically, we started the project about 2016. We were developing it for about 2.5–3 years. We started as a social network. We wanted to do it as first we looked at the project like Wishbone, which is quite popular in US for teenagers. And we moved more to Reddit. And then we developed, basically we did our project, which is where community voice worth something. Can I go through it?
Alex, please make attention. I don't know why it's not appears correctly.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to do it.
You're going to share with appropriate application.
Just a second. I'm trying to do it.
Everything is good. Don't worry about that. We are on attention.
I'm not worrying. I'm just trying to do it. I actually asked organizers to help me, but
yeah, no problem. I can share it for you if you don't mind. It's okay.
Yeah. Is it working now?
Is it working? Yes, it's working. Now it's good.
Now you can see it, yeah, right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, it is the project which we spend a lot of time on. We moved from, as I told before, from Wishbone. Then we moved for Reddit, and we took all of from the most interesting social networks, apart from the social networks which promote people themselves, like Instagram. We developed a project which is more about the content. So let's start. So basically it's about the industry, billions of people who share, connect photos, videos, problems for billions of people expressing themselves. And basically the solution for our project is an app where users get paid for creating content. You probably know that on the market we have Steemit, we have Golas, and probably we have Karma. That's it. But the problem is, for example, with Steemit and Golas is that those projects are mainly web. And as you know that concerning market, concerning revenue, more revenue comes from advertising, which is comes from mobile advertising, mobile revenue, where, for example, Facebook and other big networks, they earn 80 to 95% from mobile advertising. And as we see, also as we saw from Nimzes, which was created about 2 years ago, we saw a very, very big boom. But they actually didn't do quite well, because not in terms of they did very well, but they didn't do well at the end, because the value of the NIM, the value of the currency within the network, did nothing worth. That's what we changed. Our actually currency worth something. Basically, it's just about what our social network, which is actually you can download. You can download it for Google, and you can download it in Apple. We hired probably one of the best designers and UI experts to do the best, probably one of the best design social networks concerning content, not Instagram again. And actually, as you saw before, 1 week ago, Reddit actually also in one of their groups they said that they will be make people that the people will have rewards for the time. And actually, we did it like 1 year prior. So earn when you post. Basically, in Hardbound, we developed the system where people, authors, can earn when they post any posts, any content. However, we have a special system. It's not like everybody can earn. It depends on the voters. And it depends on the things which we have a bit further I can discuss. Earn when you vote. Every user is evaluated, paid for taking time. So basically, when you vote, you can earn as well. We sophisticated. We took actually, I remember that time when we took Steemit. We within our team, we discussed it for about half a year. And we understood what the problems they had, and we developed our own system. If somebody is interested, what our actually mathematics, how we did it, because it can take a long time to discuss. I can send it privately. So basically, earn when you vote, and it's all working. You can download it, you can check it how it works. It looks as nice as it on the picture, maybe probably even better. Actually, we 1 month ago we also did a lottery within. We developed a lottery which is quite interesting. It's went very well. If somebody is interested, we can discuss it further. Then we have reward authors. As we see the trend, which we can see that people donate quite a lot, as we can see from Twitch, and we can see from other networks, even from Reddit. However, as long as Reddit doesn't have the value which you can transfer to Rubles or BTC or whatever, yeah. But it's a trend where people can reward interesting content. Also, you can do it in our system, and then people can, to send it to exchanges. We actually, our currencies are trading in 5 exchanges, which is Exmo, Litecoin, Mercedes, and what I can't really remember, but the big one is Exmo. And actually, we are now speaking with Bittrex, and about 2 hours ago they sent us the promotion, the offer. Bittrex Global. Compete with friends. We have a unique feature where you can have where people can see which content is more favorable. It's I think what we saw again with Wishbone is that it's very interesting. Will be for can be or will be, and definitely will be for companies where they can understand. Sorry for my English. They can understand which content is better. So it's again, sorry for my English.
Don't be so sorry. All of us not native language for us. It's good. Yes,
sorry.
It'll be acceptable.
We have 2 cryptocurrencies, which one is for rewards. Again, another one for advertising. For more information, I can talk more deeply in it. We have a white paper for each cryptocurrency. All of them are actually concerning HP cryptocurrency. We had a very successful IO at Exmo Exchange, which is the biggest in our region. Our region for 30 minutes, we sold all of our everything. Basically, we sold everything for 30 minutes. Both cryptocurrencies are at the exchanges, and if somebody is interested, again, we have quite a lot of information to explain the difference. Business model, yes, that's the most important thing, because quite a lot of people asking me, okay, so you are you as a company giving rewards, yeah, where are you taking it? So is it not a Ponzi scheme? Basically, of course it's not, and even it's not a cashback. Our system it's made.
Alex,
yes, can you hear me?
Alex, we are not hearing you.
Sorry, can you hear me now?
What's happening?
I don't
I
know.
can hear you.
No, no,
Normal.
all is fine. All is fine.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, yes.
Oh, yes. So basically, it's not definitely it's not a Ponzi scheme, as you know, from the big networks like, for example, Instagram, their revenue, not Facebook, their revenue about $8 to $9 billion. Of course, a lot of other social networks, even before us, even before Steemit, they try to give rewards, sort of like cashback on advertising. Yes, so you get money from advertising, you give some to users. We did a completely different is history. We have like a power of heart. Yes, we have. Our main thing is not just to give cashback on advertising. Our main thing is to persuade that people, that authors and voters, that there will be much the best content. It's not. I mean, again, sorry for my English. It's quite a complicated system. If somebody is interested, I can. I can talk on it. I can talk on it a bit later, and if somebody is interested, and can explain it in more in details, because everything is working, and as we see now, people are very. We have a very high sticky factor that people actually want to use us. Concerning our mission is to create a unique place when everybody's content, the creativity is appreciated, is very important for us. As we see our main competitors, not again Instagram or all this, is more of marketing themselves. We see as Reddit, we see Peekaboo. Peekaboo in Russia is in our region. It's 3 million unique users every day. So we see competitors them as basically as people who want to share the content which not about themselves. This is our foundation project outline. Basically, what we spent it about with listings about $2 million, as we see now, our own money. This our milestones. We completed our project. Now we make, as we go roadmap, we are now trying to do advertising. We have a bit of problem with advertising because we tried to do through VK, we tried to do through Instagram, but they blocked us. I don't know why, but they blocked us. So we're trying other ways to do advertising. I mean, concerning VK, what was quite interesting because they just blocked us and there's no reason why. I mean, they just didn't even stay. But anyway, we have other options how we can do it, but it was quite interesting. Concerning our team, this is our team of people, of our partners, and that's it. That's our project. Sorry again for my English. I didn't know that it was today, so I found out about 1.5 hours. Again, sorry. If somebody is interested, I will be I can explain it more deeper to show the mathematics, everything, how it's done. Because we did this project for about 3 years. We were doing it.
Thank you, Alex. Your presentation was great considering the short notice you managed.
Sorry again.
It's fine. It's fine. Sorry about that. I would love to let Christina and Tina speak about the whole session. Maybe they have the comments or the questions to some of the participants. You're welcome to ask the question and comment now.
Okay, who wants to go first, Tina?
Yeah, I did actually have a bit of a question about the VPN solution. So if I caught that information correctly, people can get access to a free VPN by becoming a node. Is that how you explained it? And I'm just curious how that makes money eventually.
Sorry, is it to me question or other?
Yes, to Kel VPN.
No, it's
not here. Unfortunately, yes, he leave.
Oh, okay. All right. Then I'm good for the moment, Christina.
Okay. Yeah, I had the same question. I always have the question was how you're going to make money, right? So the other question that I had it for Megamind. The other question I have is for the Tips FinTech is how are they going to find their clients? Because B2B is one thing, B2C is another thing, and you seem to get a lot of, it's a very hard sell.
I'm sorry,
Guys,
but
you hear the question?
Yeah, I don't remember the name. Nikita.
Yeah, it's Nikita. Unfortunately, Nikita also left.
Oh, okay.
Christina, you know, I can answer a question about Kel VPN, how they go to make the money. Yeah. For the people, for the customers, for the end users, there is the VPN as is free. If you already installed the node, if you're going to be gateway, if you're going to be at the same time the user, you give in the traffic, you attract the traffic. Yes, it's the one day. But for the enterprises, there is another deal. They have huge bandwidth from them, and they have to pay for that. And that product is oriented for the huge enterprise and for the end clients, for the end users, which are not able to share the bandwidth, the connection with another people, and they just choose to pay for someone. It's okay. That's it. That's all the business.
Like a paid VPN.
Yes, we're talking about VPN. Yes.
Yes, it's a paid VPN, and if you want to share, you just exchange the favor.
Yes. Yes, like a torrent. You give something, you attract something. If not, you have to pay for the traffic. Yes.
That's it. But then it's just safer.
Yes, if we're talking about security now, it's not centralized some kind of server, because when there is no server, there is no logs, there is no traction. That's why it's work much more security for the whole community.
Okay, I got it.
Thank you.
Right, got that one. And then the Vero, Acryl. And I had another one for the Acryl people. Yuri, is he still there?
Yeah, I'm here listening to you.
Okay, the blockchain as a service, right?
Right.
So what I couldn't understand is what kind of service is that you are going to be providing as a service? I mean, do you install on people's computers? What exactly is the service?
Okay, yeah, thank you for
It
the
wasn't
question.
clear to me. What
Yeah,
it was.
okay, yeah, I see. Here's the point. Our project consists of two parts, two essential parts. The main part is a network. A network got more than 1,000 nodes. They're distributed around the world, a physical nodes. They're connected directly to a provider of just a home providers of people worldwide. This is how we achieve a decentralization. So the people rewarded for support network, and we provide these network resources for business by making SDKs, making models to store data and so on. It's based on the product. I mean, the product based on the business cases. So it's really individual, as I mentioned. So it's we get cases from excavations, from mining, and we made for them a technology based on VR and a laser tracking system, and we have stored the info in blockchain, so to make a trace, so it couldn't be changed, or so the data became immutable. This is how business work. So we get the input info from the business, and we are troubleshooting them. So we find how we can create a service for them, and it will be ready from the and easy to install.
Okay, so the question is it going to be really scalable?
Yes.
Because you have to go to different industries and find the case for each one of them, and it's going to take time and resources from you. And then is that going to be applicable to many industries? So you have to go to mining, you have to go to oil, you have to go to consumer goods, have to go to different industries, and that takes time and effort. And then will that be able to scale in time so that you don't die before then? That's
this is a good one. Yeah, of course, we do understand this, and this is the main and crucial point where we're working. I mean, from the start, we do understand this is the main problem we will face in future. So this is the point where we made a box SDK, a box product, which will fit big. I mean, how do I say this? This will provide a lot of areas to use. This is our point, and so we've got more details in our bigger deck. So of course we've got details, we've got a structure, we've got all the details. So it's very simple.
All right. Okay. Yeah. Thanks. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Can I add one more question to Nikolai Shkilov? Nikolai, is it okay for you? Yes. I see on your background, very lovely RoboCat. Do you anyhow automate the business for the e-commerce? Or it's somehow been implemented on the platform or not? Because it's robotizing cat, and I think that the best way to somehow been implemented.
Yes, we think we will do it. We use this cat. It's in Japan, it's Maneko Neko. It means success, it means wellness. It's like this, it's our social person in all social media. Speak with people, some videos, and it's good for Asia. Maybe do you know, because people from Asia like personage, like mascot, like this. Because my face not so good.
Okay, I see. I see now. I got your point, because for European people is also likely, and it's also lovely. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Lisa, go ahead. Your turn. You're moderator of this event. We don't hear you. Just turn on your mic.
Yes. Thank you so much for the session today. We had beautiful pitches today. I hope Tina and Christina enjoyed and also had a good time with us. And thanks everyone. Thanks for your time. Hope to see you soon again. Thank you.
Okay, guys, thank you a lot. Yes, nice to meet you as well. Yes, in the near future, we have to go out to the air.
Okay.
See you.
Good luck, everyone. Bye-bye.
It was a pleasure. Bye.
Have a good one.
Bye.
You too. Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Я сейчас снова включу. Я же выходил.